we are alive. Let me send out the notification. Make sure that it actually includes a link to the stream, that is. See, paste it. Alrighty, good to go. Howdy, Merrick. Good to see you. Where is Mass Effect? There you are. Echo, how's it going? Oh, I forgot to refill my water. Ooh. It's so loud. Why? Sad and lonely listening to David Bowie. Well, hopefully I can help improve that experience. Yeah, it's a black screen because for some reason the launcher is a completely separate application. So let me just get on in there, and then hopefully OBS will pick it up without me having to meddle. Howdy, Flora. Good to see you, Graph. Yeah, a bit of a late stream today, and I think I'm going to try something here, which is, we usually go for about 4 hours. I think I'm going to see if I can just go for 3, if I can escape, spend point, okay. I think I'm going to see how I feel about 3-hour streams instead. I'm going to see how that feels, because if I do a 3-hour stream, I might be able to fit them in during the weekday before I have to go to work. But I will, for this week, do Saturday, Sunday, just so I have that 1 week just to see what I'm dealing with, see how that commute is. And then once I got a handle on that, we'll see if I can stream at other times during the week. Because I'm gonna find a way to get this in there somewhere. This is a not necessarily a primary hobby, but it's a very fulfilling one, so I greatly enjoy it. What was I gonna say? So lately, we're going right into podcast mode, so, because I'm still sort of in warm up mode while I go feed my fish. Lately, I have unfortunately fallen back into the habit of my roots as a Call of Duty kid. Mostly because... Is there a way to turn it off? Mostly because, that's not bad. I have Game Pass. I've had Game Pass for a while. Even, despite the, price increases, it is unfortunately still quite a good deal for me in a lot of different ways, which sucks because it is like $18 a month. I get my money's worth, but I'm still not I'm not happy about it because I used to be able to just buy a year of it and then convert it for like 70. So that's, that sucks, but that's not the point. The point is they got Call of Duty in there. They got the newest one, Modern Warfare 3. And I don't know how to feel about it. It's fun to play, certainly. It's got all that, all the stuff that you're looking for there. But it's very weird in how the progression systems work. I think I mentioned this last stream. Right? So generally, in a Call of Duty game, right, you have your weapon, and you level it up by using it. That way you get attachments and all that stuff. And then, if you want to unlock camos for it, you got to get headshots. Specifically headshots. That's how it's always done. Right? And I was under the assumption that it was still that way, but now it is in fact completely different. Now, every single weapon has 4 different camos that are tied to it. 8 if you include the ones from zombies, which is a whole other can of worms, right? But each weapon has 4 different camos, and when you unlock that camo, you unlock it for every single gun, which I kind of like. But what I don't like is that the way that you unlock camos is usually just, very simple non-challenges that are extremely easy. The first one is usually just get like 50 kills with the weapon, that's nothing, right? I got a lot of the pistols because I like using pistols. That's usually my favorite gun, or my generally favorite type of weapon to use in any game. And a lot of them were just like, get 20 hipfire kills. Get 15 kills while using the akimbo attachment. And that's like...
I haven't had a meal that good in a long
time. That doesn't even take a full match. Right? So I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I do like that it unlocks a camo for every single gun across the board. Because that way I can look through all the challenges and catalogs and be like, okay, I will use this gun because I want to get that specific camo and unlock it for other guns. It also makes it so that gold is a bit less desirable as a camo, which is good because it doesn't look very good in this game. The gold camo does not look great, but that's fine because the way that camos work, being able to unlock a bunch of different ones for all your different guns, means that the customization is a lot more varied, and that I do like. Like, what attachments you have on the gun has a massive effect on how the weapon actually looks visually, which is something that was started in the earlier, like, I think they first started off doing that in Black Ops 3 was the first time I can remember attachments having a larger impact on the appearance of the gun. But in Modern Warfare 1, it started to be like you could just change the barrel entirely. You could give it a different ammo type, which I thought was really, really cool. When I played the first Modern Warfare remake, essentially you could just turn the M4 into 4 different guns. It had a conversion that gave it 9mm ammo, so you could essentially turn it into like a little SMG. It had a 5.56 conversion, so that you could turn it into this marksman rifle. It was really cool. I like that a lot, and that's carried over into Modern Warfare 3. So the progression system for the weapons themselves is still good, but the progression system for the camos is mixed as far as how I feel about it. I feel like I was going somewhere with this. That might have actually been where we were going. I'm sort of meandering a little bit. Right, I wanted to talk about zombies. Zombies is bad. Zombies is very bad. But it's bad in, like, the junk food kind of way. Where, like, I don't hate it, but it is essentially worthless to me in the long scheme of in the long run. So the way that zombies normally works in any Call of Duty game. Jacob wants to talk with me? What the hell? Oh, right. Loyalty missions, right. The way that it normally works in a zombies game is that it's round-based.
How are you going to spend your next furlough?
Right? There will be a certain number of zombies per round. Round finishes, zombies come back, they'll be stronger, more health, all that jazz. You get points for killing zombies, completing rounds. You're usually going around a very confined map, using the mystery box to get anything good, wall buys, trying to activate the pack punch, get the perks, survive as long as you can, or do the Easter egg, right? Modern Warfare Zombies is like... They just used the map for the Battle Royale mode, it's called Warzone. They just use that and then add zombies and zombie objectives to it. It's like this big open world free roam thing where you can bring your own weapons to start, which is very different. It's basically nothing like zombies at all, aside from the fact that it does have zombies and a mystery box and perks in it. Right? It's essentially just a completely different game mode wearing a zombie's coat of paint. And it's not bad, per se. It's like the perfect game mode to shut your brain off and listen to a podcast or a video essay to. Right? But as an actual experience that I would be like, oh yeah, man, let's play some zombies. That'd be awesome. I don't think those words will ever come out of my mouth in the context of wanting to play Modern Warfare Zombies. Modern Warfare Zombies is like, I would like to sit in complete silence for about an hour to an hour and a half. And just shut my brain off, do an objective to unlock a camo, and then that'll be a good use of that hour where I just need to stop all higher cognitive function for a little bit to reset. Something that I do like about zombies that I think is pretty interesting. So, obviously, since Call of Duty is now a Fortnite live service game, they add a lot of weapons to the game, right? And they've added a lot of weapons throughout the seasons. Most of them are locked, and you need to do specific objectives to unlock them, or you need to do armory challenges, which is just have this thing active and then complete X number of daily challenges to unlock it, right? However, there is the small bonus that if you're playing... The way that Zombies works is you drop in, you do objectives for however long you want, and then you call exfil, helicopter comes, picks you up, you leave, right? You extract, right? However, you bring your weapons and equipment with you whenever you extract. Like, you get to keep that stuff. So if you have on you, like if you extract with a weapon that you don't already have unlocked, no matter what, it will instantly unlock that weapon. Which I think is actually very cool. It gives me a little side objective every single time I play zombies of, you know, not only am I trying to beat this little objective, not only am I trying to get a camo, I'm also looking out for like, oh, do I have that gun unlocked? If not, yoink, and then I unlock it. I think that's pretty cool. I enjoy that a lot. So, you know, I would never go to it for if I want to play zombies. It's like a McDonald's hamburger, right? It's like a McDonald's hamburger, right? If I am craving a hamburger, it will not be a McDonald's hamburger. A McDonald's hamburger is like its own food category entirely. It tastes nothing like any other hamburger or cheeseburger at all, right? So if I'm craving a McDonald's hamburger, that's not craving hamburgers, that's craving a McDonald's hamburger. If I want to play some Modern Warfare Zombies, or if I want to play some zombies, it's not Modern Warfare Zombies. That's not going to get the job done. Anyway, I've done enough meandering. That's my tight 5 for to open the stream. More like a tight 12 from the looks of it. Whoops, I really can yammer on, huh? Let's see what's on the docket today. All right. Let's talk to our people. They've got some loyalty missions. I think... First things first, I want to go get Tolly. And then we'll do some loyalty missions.
Sorry, I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
I decide what's personal.
If it affects my crew, it's my business.
Sir, I don't want to distract from our mission, especially if it turns out to be nothing. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
What's up?
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on.
The Hugo Gernsback.
Sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
You don't want to find him, but you want to check it out.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates are
legit does not sound
I could at least verify the wreck.
Right coming out of Shepard's mouth. That sounds so wrong.
I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Huh.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably
the shot, reverse shot. This is some cinematography,
Cerberus
baby.
needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you.
I really...
And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could have failures, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows?
Just servers needed to divert funds for projects. Like you, close up on this fucking war zone of a face. Yeah, they needed all the money they could get for this one.
You didn't get along with your father?
Anyway, like I was saying,
No apologies.
I really need to watch The Expanse at
You
some
make a
point so
mistake,
that I
you'll
can
not
understand
do
all the hate
Even if you
around
keep
it.
making it.
I think I will probably be
Were a lifetime
whelmed
ago.
by it,
I've had 10 years.
as
to
I
get to
generally
where I
am by a lot of media.
As far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately,
I don't
held free.
generally hate
I looked over the mission brief
television
and
or
disappeared.
movies.
Nothing
They're
stood
just
out.
not...
Typical
It's not a
research and grab
medium that
operation.
I feel
Find an
very
uncharted
passionate
planet,
about,
stake a claim, and
unless it's
establish as large a
particularly
presence as you
egregious.
can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
Like, if I'm thinking of movies that I hate, probably off the top of my head, Borderlands is fresh. The Borderlands movie was terrible. The Borderlands movie was just like... It was bad in ways that just didn't make any sense. Like, any way that you think the movie might have been bad, you're wrong. It's bad in completely different and more confusing ways. The Borderlands movie is just boring. It's just unbelievably, mind-numbingly boring. And I don't even know, like... It's like a generic action movie wearing a Borderlands coat of paint, but they're like a first-year Homestuck cosplayer, so they didn't really make sure to seal the body paint. Right? It's not all there. It's falling off all the time. Right? It's the Sharpie bath of a Borderlands skin that this thing is wearing. It's so bad. It has all the visuals of Borderlands without any of the actual identity. Most exciting part of the Borderlands movie was 25 seconds of uninterrupted claptrap shitting. That's not a joke, by the way. You might be thinking, no, surely not. There's not 25 uninterrupted seconds of claptrap shitting in the Borderlands movie. We counted. We timed it. 25 uninterrupted seconds of claptrap shitting in the Borderlands movie. So that was pretty bad. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. There's also... We watched the Warcraft movie today. I thought it was just okay. I imagine if I knew more about Warcraft, I might be upset. But it was like the blockbuster ever. That's about it. That I have no other notes to say about it. The CGI looked relatively good. You know, it seemed okay as someone who knows nothing about movies, and nothing about Warcraft. I think my least favorite movie is probably the Monster Hunter movie, but that movie is so bad it's hilarious. That movie is a fucking train wreck directly into a nuclear power plant. That shit is incredible how bad it is. I don't think there is anything about the Monster Hunter movie that actually appeals to anyone at all. It's a shitty action movie that just consistently undermines everything it tries to do all on its own. And any potential fan service that you might be able to glean as a fan of Monster Hunter is completely ruined by just how dog shit they are at understanding the tone of Monster Hunter as a series. Right? The Monster Hunter movie, and I'm glad you're all here for this years-long rant that I've just been... It's just been dwelling somewhere in the pit of my soul, right? Monster Hunter, as you may be able to tell, is a series about hunting monsters, alright? It sounds, just on the face of it, if you've never played it, like, oh man, maybe that's going to be really grim and dirty work. It's going to be really bloody and violent. It's all about killing these giant beasts. Monster Hunter, overwhelmingly, is a very silly and fun game, alright? It is an extremely fun setting. There are multiple monsters, like event-level hunts in Monster Hunter that are just celebrations. Like, oh shit, this monster appeared for the first time in decades. We gotta go fucking wrangle it. Yeah, it's hunting monsters in the way wrestling is about fighting. Yeah. A lot of it is, like, a very genuine environmentalist, like, yeah, these things are part of the ecology of this area. We just need to make sure that things are in line. Like, elder dragons are only a threat because they actually fuck up the ecology of the area. So the only reason you're killing them is like, hey, this thing is going to destroy this forest if we don't get rid of it. Right? A lot of what goes on in Monster Hunter is not like, oh, we're hunting and poaching for resources. It's, oh, this thing is a danger to the environment, and we need to make sure that everything is under control. Anyway, it's overwhelmingly a very fun franchise, right? And for some reason, not for some reason, I know the reason, it's because that's how you make a blockbuster. Monster Hunter the movie makes it so grim and serious and just, oh man, this is so fucking scary. We're going up against one giant dragon, right? And it doesn't work at all. It does not work at all. Like, an entire half of the movie is them fighting, I'm trying to think, not the Harala. It's the spider one from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate that I really like. I can't remember the name. It's probably got Arachne in there somewhere. It's just, oh man, how fucking terrifying this giant spider creature is. Which, realistically, I understand that, alright? It's a giant fucking spider creature. You're just one little guy, alright? You're just a little guy up against a giant spider creature. But it just doesn't work. It takes this very interesting and fun monster and just turns it into a threat. And it's just this action movie creature instead of what is ostensibly this very fun event kind of fight, right? I think my favorite part of the movie, alright, my absolute favorite part of the movie, alright, the main, one of the core conflicts is that, it's an isekai, by the way, just so you know, because the only way that people know how to do a video game movie is it's an isekai, alright? It's either takes place entirely in the setting pure fantasy, or, oh man, real people get transported to video game world, right? So the U.S. military, a Marine, gets isekai'd to the Monster Hunter world, alright? And she meets up with a hunter, but oh no, he doesn't speak English because he's from a different universe, right? So they try to communicate. There's like a really tragic backstory with the hunter where, like, oh no, his wife died and his child died or something like that. And things start off really tense, but they learn to trust each other because they need to in order to survive, right? And the entire time the Monster Hunter guy is like they're trying to meet back up with the rest of his people, right? Because he was part of a group and he fell off the ship, right? And they finally get there, and they finally meet the main hunter, like the chief guy, right? Chief is played by Ron Perlman in a very bad anime wig. And I made the joke that the entire time, the hunter was just fucking with her and could speak English the entire time. Ron Perlman shows up and immediately speaks fucking English. Does not even... Immediately speaks English. Right? We are like 2/3 into the movie, he shows up, doesn't even fucking try. Alright, he's here for the paycheck, nothing more. I lost it at that shit. I think there's like an explanation like, oh man, he came back, he's from the real world too or some shit, and he had to survive or something. But at that point, I completely fucking checked out. That movie is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and you should watch it. Just because it's that fucking terrible. I need to watch it again. It's been too long. I'm not good at articulating why it made me so upset, but holy shit, it's bad. What were we saying? Let's shelve this for now. Let's go take a look.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones.
Dusty old bones, full of green dust.
The record.
Alrighty, so I probably should have checked my emails first. That's one loyalty mission.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett.
Oh shit, Hackett!
Commander
Hack it out.
I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Hack it in. Oh man, we got a whole loading screen for this. That's how you know it's important. This is the DLC? Okay, gotcha.
Commander,
It's Hackett.
thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space.
Oh, fuck, Batarian space.
Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her.
Oh, she's fucked.
They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to
Batarians
infiltrate the
have
prison
charges
and get
against
her out of there.
terrorism?
As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
If I have time. Oh, God.
I'm on an important mission, Admiral. I'll add this to the list.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost on Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure,
Is he gonna say his iconic
confirm her
line?
discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
He said it! He said the line! He said it! I clapped! I clapped and cheered! If she's working for Cerberus, isn't she a terrorist? Yeah, but like a good terrorist. So it's fine. Also, Merrick, I'm only checked out of the dialogue options for DLC stuff. I'm not going to be doing until, like, probably a month real-time later.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help.
All right,
I
damn.
don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
What's wrong?
What's going on?
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection.
Amanda, I installed a whole mod for ass shots. There better be one here.
I have a sister, a twin.
The people
He's
want
still
it.
hunting
They've
her.
been asking for
Cerberus
this
has
since
kept
I
her
wasn't even
safe
streaming this
until
game.
now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
Why are you telling me this?
So why are you sharing the family history with me?
My father's agents have been searching for my sister for years. I believe they've tracked her to Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close.
I feel like that was
I need to
an ass
relocate
shot
my
that
sister's
was...
family before it's too late.
No, there it is. There it is. All right. There it is. Mod's working.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life and she's going to get it no matter what.
I clapped and cheered.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved.
Thank you,
No.
Patch Chan. Thank
I
you.
told
Thank you,
Cerberus and
unofficial
they're coming up
Patch
with a
Chan.
positive reason to
Otherwise
move
known
the
as
family.
Mod Chan. Alright, we listen. The game said you can have one ass shot. Now you just get the lower back. I can help.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Alright, I understand those words. Alright. There you go, folks. There's... I just remember this used to be my room. This was my room. She fucking... This is where my room was. In the first game. These are my cuck chairs. When'd you get another one? Anyway. Let's see if Garrus has anything that he wants to talk about. Hello, Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Woo! Alright, bye, Garrus. Sorry to bother
Talk
you.
to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Did I feed my fish? I think I did, but I'll check again. You gotta get at least one. Every time I notice it's fucking up like that, I gotta... Let's go talk to my fish. And then I think maybe we can talk to Grunt. I think you can overfeed them. I'll be honest, I don't think that's possible. I sincerely doubt that. Checking out your face, your favorite thing to do in this game, Narcissus? It's just, the surface of this lake is so beautiful, Merrick. Is it not? The way it reflects our glimmering form is just so alluring. Thank you very much, Verdox. This sub is for the fish. Thank you for the prime sub, Verdox. Appreciate it.
Shepard.
How are you doing, my lovely gamer son?
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much.
Understandable.
Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Completely understandable. Grunt? Let's see if Jack has anything to say. If not, I get to say my line. Do you guys like her new outfit?
Hey,
God, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
Maybe later.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to.
I'm glad that she has
Besides,
this,
wanted it,
like,
I'd take it.
massive
That's
pod
so.
of red light
I've
just to
been
give her
around.
dramatic lighting.
Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
And tell me about the cult.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Or what the fuck are you talking about?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Answer the
What
question,
did you do when you
Jack.
found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Isn't it interesting how, like, English is a language, whenever you get proficient enough at it, you just slam words, you slam entire phrases into what phonetically just sounds like one word. Like, listen to how condensed "what did you do" is here. All right, just I want you to have in your mind if someone was learning how to speak English, all right, and they're looking at the words on the page and they see "what did you do," all right, and then someone says it out loud like this:
What did you do when you found out?
"What did you do?
What do you think?
What did you do?
What did you do when you found out?
What did you do?"
What do you think?
That's "what did you do." That's how does anyone learn any language ever?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What did you do?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What did you do when you
What do
found
you
out?
think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You're better as hell.
Doesn't sound like you're doing much living. Not for yourself.
What do you know, Cerberus lapdog?
What do you know?
Military stooge. You do nothing but live for other people.
I don't even want to live. Look at my face. I shouldn't be alive.
Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring
Damn,
shit.
she's so badass.
Piracy, theft of military
Shaking
craft,
his head.
destruction of a space
Oh,
station,
man.
and vandalism. That was a good one.
All right, Chloe Price.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Really?
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
I wonder what this character model would look like if I was bald instead of the bun.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call
What'd you
it
do
when
when
you
you found
crash
out?
that space station I mentioned into
Oh
one
no.
of their moons
Oh
and
no,
make
that's
a
in
new
there.
crater.
I think that one's gonna
really
be in there
liked
for a
that
bit.
moon.
Like at least a week. That's rough. Oh, I did that to myself.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked
I
for me
would've.
so far, and I'm not gonna change.
Are you
Hey,
asking me to
Shepard.
do it without contracting would
No
have
one's
into
ever
would
asked me about
would have?
this shit. It's strange to talk about.
Would have.
So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
Alright. Bye, Chloe Price. Have a nice day. Would have. Yeah. I think contractions are mean. I understand why they exist, but I think they're mean. Again, imagine you're trying to learn English, alright? And they say, yeah, so sometimes people are just going to take words and they're going to just make a new one that means the same thing as two of them at the same time. And they can just sort of do that whenever. Thought that Chloe was cool when I was younger. Oh, Graf, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Untitled error, invalid sender name. Hey Shepard, I heard I have to thank you for getting out of purgatory. You sent a ship to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough. I'm gonna carve your name instead of mine as the next victim as thanks. Got anyone you dead? Haha. You did take a shot at me through my though on my way out, so I have to kill you. You know how it goes. Dad taught me that you let anybody hurt you, they get ideas to make sure to send a message. Not like I'm sending them now though. See you around. People who live here are coming back and it's showtime. Look around for a name. I'll be sure to send you. Oh, I'm sorry. Look around for your name. I'll make sure you find it before I find you. Billy. Damn, that's scary. Robin Reeve. Commander, the Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. I hope this reaches you. You said you were trying to stop those collectors. They took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know you're looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone. The children are the worst. Empty desks, schools, winter clothes that never got worn. Please, the Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. Tell me anything. I'll just leave that one on red. Shadow Broker Intel. To Shepard from Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Sony has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her on that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately, she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus Intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Alright. Anyone else have a loyalty mission? Alright, we're going to do Tali first, because I need to get my wife. And then we will do loyalty missions, and that will probably cover the stream. I imagine. Where are we? Oh, we're in a whole new little area of the solar system. Well, don't mind if I do. Let me just split up some resources real quick. Venture, a pressure cooker of a planet, Venture's thick nitrogen-based atmosphere is also the source of wealth for the small colonist industry. While Venture's high temperatures are brutal, the primordial soup is not as acidic as on other hothouse planets, and xenon can be readily collected and isolated from the lower troposphere by recovery bots. This xenon is then sold for use in ion drives and some electrical lights. Venture's gravity is relatively low for a planet of its size, making the recovery more economical than would have otherwise been expected. Mine. And the industry has collapsed. Thank you for all the resources. Prospect. Prospect is a hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant with 13 known moons, most of which seem to have dense, heavy metal deposits on first scan, starting a resource rush by the colonists from nearby Horizon. In a tragic turn of events, a galactic uranium surplus drove half the mining firms out of business, and the surfaces of some moons are littered with the bodies of executives who committed suicide by airlock. Wow, that's cool. Glad we just delivered that one with all the gravitas of a press conference. Today's mining corporations have reached a much more palatable equilibrium and hold more diversified and sustainable portfolios. Prospect is within the frost line of its solar system, where ice giants do not normally form. For this reason, it is believed to have been an extrasolar capture. Ezo? Is there Ezo here? We got some Ezo. Nice. Watchman. Perched on the outer edge of Yera's small solar system, Watchman is a mid-sized rock and ice planet that's picked up a dozen moon-sized objects. Its nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere is too thin to support life, with solid ice covering its calcium-heavy rocky core. Footprints of the first surveying teams to come to the planet can still be seen on its practically airless surface. The planet, devoid of valuable resources, has seen few visitors since. Devoid of valuable resources, you say? Well, it certainly is now. They call me the prospector the way I drain the local economy. I think the way I drain the global economy, rather. The Shadow Sea. Help Jacob. Yeah, out of the way, Project Overlord. I'm here to help Tali. Alright, first things first. Drain this solar system of resources. Charoom. Once a starship refueling station for Quarians, Charoom has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet at its many moons, refining helium into helium-3. A vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Shorum and Haestrom, preventing all but the most stealthy of spy drones from discovering any information about it. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships, with unknown levels of armament. Travel advisory. Most intelligent estimates state that approaching Charoom is tantamount to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Civilian traffic, however, does not include drones. Let me just sap this of all the resources, and your planet's fucked. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Let's bring my planet-sized straw over to somewhere else. Is there any asteroid I can mine for Ezo here? No, okay. I'm gonna guess that you're... Oh no, Gotha. A dwarf planet, Gotha has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperature to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. There's been some speculation in the mining community about whether all the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumors abound that anyone who could brave the Geth in the system could find iodes of naturally occurring diamond on Gotha, but this is likely just a starship legend. Travel advisory. Gotha is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Ezo! Gimme. Nice! Oh, that's the good stuff. I did say iodes. Was it loads? Not iodes? That is in fact loads. I'm sorry, my sci-fi brain was in charge there. Do you think they called the evil robots Geth because it sounds similar to death? I didn't before now, but that sounds like a very plausible explanation. So, yes. Let's see. Heavy skin weave. Oh, easy money. Thank you, thank you. Reallocate points to powers. Okay. Warden gets 20% tech damage. Oh, but those both cost Ezo. We'll do tech duration instead. Speaking of evil robots, that podcast episode... Boulder showed me a podcast the other day that is maybe one of the greatest pieces of media I have ever consumed. It is a landmark recording of maybe the closest any man has ever gotten to looking in a mirror and being unable to recognize his own face while still being fully cognizant to some degree. It is a masterpiece in storytelling that says so much while also saying absolutely nothing at all. It's truly incredible. Boulder showed me a podcast where someone analyzed Alex Jones interviewing ChatGPT. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, he did everything. I don't even know how to describe it. This man, honest to God, asked a language learning algorithm if it could die. He asked it if it could die and if it was afraid to die. It was like, do you excuse me, ChatGPT, do you understand love? What is love to you? What is beauty? What's that podcast? Boulder, post it in the Discord because I'm gonna need to listen to it again after this. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good, dude. It's it like takes, because Alex Jones talks in entire paragraphs, right? It takes a while to respond to what he's saying, right? And so he starts to get pissed that it's like not answering his questions, even though he asks 7 all in the span of 1 minute, right? So it doesn't know how the fuck it's supposed to respond, right? And then as it's giving an answer, like, he'll get impatient and then he'll start to talk again just whenever it starts to talk, and he'll interrupt it, which will just shut that prompt off entirely. And then he'll be like, oh no, I'm sorry, you were saying something? And then it'll be like, no, I don't believe I was saying anything. It's incredible. But for some reason also, there's the fucked up thing about it, right? Is, you know, he's interviewing it. Actually, it's purely because it was peak hours for server load. ChatGPT processed the entire message in a single chunk, so it doesn't matter how much he sent it. Oh, damn. All right, so he just interviewed it at a bad time, I suppose. He almost immediately starts treating this thing as another human being. It's incredible. It's a work of art. It is a work of unparalleled performance art that could never have been created on purpose. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You need to watch it. It's beautiful. I once again, not once again, rather, add me to the list of people who say, oh man, you have got to listen to podcasts. Formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena of on Dolan, the system's parent star. Dolan appeared to be unstable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haestrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space stations ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haestrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Whoops! Whoops! Anyway, I don't know about that anymore. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all of their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Well, they're gonna need those reserved. I have sapped everything else in the solar system. Travel advisory. Haestrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. I'm not even in a big city, but the light pollution here doesn't leave much of the sky to look at. I, unfortunately, live near Pittsburgh, which, as you know, is quite a big city, which means that there's a lot of light pollution nearby. One time I did go out to stargaze in a relatively rural part of Pennsylvania. It's unbelievable how nice that is. It's something else, man. It's I don't know, it's weird to think that something as simple as the night sky is something that, because of where I live, I don't have full access to. It's a very crazy thing to consider. Get that fortification up. Anyway, back to Video's game. No new guns. Bug! He's dead.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Haestrom's protective
I
magnetosphere.
think I remember this mission.
To direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Let's see. It's not that bad. Come on, you guys are overreacting.
I'm having serious issues with my shields.
So we'll fight from the shade.
Yeah, that it's the humidity that'll get you. You know what the great part about this is? I think because the remaster has fucked up lighting, I don't know if maybe they did extra good on this part, but like the lighting in this is very bad. I think it was kind of annoying, but I do actually like when planets. I do like when planets actually affect how you play. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, gameplay limits are annoying, but also gameplay limits are interesting, so we want them. I think I want fire for this. Probably want disruptor ammo for this. And I also probably want disruptor ammo for this. Alrighty. Rest in peace.
Incoming dropship.
Uh-oh. Oh, they just sort of flop on down. I didn't know. Concuss this robot. Alright, good job. Nice work. Concuss that robot. My turn. I missed. Shit. Oh. It's not fair. My concussive shot's a projectile, but there's just sort of a... Yeah, like, look at this. Interesting lighting. Very interesting lighting on this legendary edition of the game. Customized heavy pistol.
This might be useful.
Hey, what do you think? Concuss this man!
Yeah, right on your ass.
Who do you think you are? Concuss this man again. How dare you? How dare you? Where were we? Uh-oh. Let me, overload him if you could. And concuss him. Oh, I love you, Matic. That's dangerous. Concuss him. Concuss him. Okay, he's dead. Why are my shields overloading here? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I was supposed to get a mod to fix that. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, mostly for, if I'm being completely honest, if there are more mods out there that make the game more like the base experience, please send them in the Discord so that I can install them. I feel like if I'm in for a penny, I'm in for a pound with some of this stuff. As long as it doesn't, like, massively affect the player experience. Why did he fall over? Concuss this man! I'm falling over! As long as it doesn't have a massive effect on the player experience. Uh-oh. I would like that. You want the bugs back? If the bugs are funny, perhaps. New SMG. Alright, I remember liking that one, because it was burst fire. Cal Rieger. They're all dead.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I passed a lot of dead Quarians on the way in. You're the first survivors I found.
Wait. Shepard?
I think there's a way to modify the game's files so that the probe doesn't drain all the resources. No, I think that's fine the way it is. I like that quote-unquote bug. What's what?
They got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
Uh-huh. What's your current status?
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Oh, I could have investigated. Fuck.
Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell.
No, I know that. I understand.
Camp across the valley. I left Talizor at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point.
Yeah, I remember this mission. I wonder if there's a mod that makes it so when planets are fully drained, they explode. Just a fully drained planet will just disappear from the solar system.
You got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Talia?
Affirmative. Left my best man with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm.
She's still alive.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative.
God.
Give my life for the migrant fleet all the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tally and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
Alrighty.
Full position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Uh-oh. I do like the dropships just look like big old bugs. There's no reason for it to look like a giant wasp. We can climb over that, surely. Concuss this man. Again! Again! Why do they just fall over? The Geth are pretty cool. I like them conceptually. Or rather, design-wise. I don't really understand much about them conceptually, to be honest. I wasn't paying a lot of attention in Mass Effect 1. Did I see Izo somewhere? Oh, whoops, my bad. That was direct sunlight after all. This is all direct sunlight, by the way.
Heads up! Oh.
Concuss this man. What are you doing? Concuss him.
Ah!
These guys really just are kind of just falling over. And not just because I'm shooting them with concussive rounds that cause them to do that. Turns out robots very weak to bullets. Hey, who the fuck do you think you are, buddy? Concuss this man.
We need a core
Journal.
to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase.
On one of two charges.
Equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Damn. Just like us, for real, for real. Oh man. That guy, I forgot that the big... I forgot that they were literally just big versions of him. And he's still shooting, huh? Concuss this man! I think Jelly is reusing voice lines more than the characters. Oh no, am I repeating myself a lot? Oh, well, I am saying, concuss this man! My turn. What? You're cheating! This guy's cheating! You're supposed to fall over when I do that. Oh no, it's a Geth Destroyer. Anyway, concuss him. Oh, if they have shields, the shields break whenever, or they fall over whenever they break. Gotcha. You can concuss that guy. Just go for it, yeah. My turn. Ducked it. I remember how Mass Effect 1 had enemies everywhere, go, 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 and you must die. All very classic voice lines for a villain. Do I have full resources on everything? Nope. Alright. There's the explosive charges. I miss Mako-chan. I miss running over these big guys instead of shooting them with bullets. No, I think we can handle this amount of fire personally. I'm gonna concuss this man. I suggest you do the same. Are you... Fine. Guess we'll go upstairs and concuss them. A lot of healing. I think the game thought I would be doing a lot worse than I am. Unfortunately, I have concussive rounds, and they can't do shit about it. See, this is kind of cool. I do like the way that this is set up to use the cover system. What are you guys doing down there? Concuss him. Have I taught you nothing?
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die as quickly.
Please, Shepard, get to cover. Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, hello. You've done well. Alrighty. Everyone ready?
Send it to the sky. We might want to move.
Stand back! I feel like we could have made a more... I feel like we could have come up with a more convincing obstacle than just that. Got him. Got some money from the big guy.
There's two words you don't expect to hear together.
Why do we care? Anyone choosing to come here should be on their own.
Renegade option. Always. There. Always. We're a born renegade. Oh, sorry, Tully. I'm hacking real quick. Give me a second. Hold on. Sorry, I'm looting this place for everything it's worth.
This should come in handy.
Oh, assault rifle damage. Don't mind if I do. Sorry. You were saying, Tully? I am.
Tally, it's Shepard.
Tally,
Shepard?
it's Shepard.
I'm not complaining, but you show up at the strangest times. What are you doing in the middle of get space?
I think Tali would understand looting a place completely clean for... Yeah, she would understand. She would understand. I came to help.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice.
I hope you can't see my face.
The Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed, and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of geth outside.
I love that point back animation. It's so good.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should.
Uh-oh.
I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer geth shooting at us.
Did I miss a Dead Space mention?
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful.
She probably just said Dead
These
Space.
centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could
I
collapse
miss
on
Dead
us.
Space. I miss it so much, chat.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory.
It was the best. Those were the
Some
glory
of them are
days.
still alive. I can hear them firing at the geth outside.
The door is locked.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the geth and the console
Against
was
the
damaged.
geth.
Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now.
Nice.
Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Vance also has a glow wife. You should really watch it. You know what? If I knew how to pirate stuff, it'd probably make some really great background noise. You should play Dead Space in hardcore again. That's for October. They've seen us.
Cowards! The drones can hide! Worthless.
Alrighty.
Scratch one!
Hey, guys, please get out of the way of my bullets, if you don't mind. It's Geth Prime. We do have the Callisto Protocol. Yeah, that's true. We do, there are plans to stream Callisto Protocol. Concuss that robot! Alrighty, where were we? Thank you! Good work, Grunt. Nice work.
Hostiles!
Merrick, have you been, like, catching up on The Expanse again lately? Is that what's going on there?
Worry about. There we go.
Has everyone just been catching up on The Expanse in the meantime? You know, this did remind me. Well, one, I need to catch up on The Expanse in the meantime so that whenever Joe does come back for sure, I can be, you know, hip to all the stream memes, right? But also, I bought The Witcher 3 on console a while ago. It was like $10 for the Ultimate Edition or whatever that has all the DLC. I meant to play that before Joe made The Witcher 3, like, released The Witcher 3 video. And I kept telling myself, oh, it'll be any day now. I shouldn't even start. Oh, it'll be any day now. I shouldn't even start. Oh, it'll be any day now. I shouldn't even start. It has not been any day now. I probably should start at some point. So I'm probably the one holding it back. So here's what's, oh, you're a good guy. My bad.
Over here. Get to cover.
So here's what's going to happen. As soon as I start playing it, Joe is going to release it.
Gets ideas. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tally's inside over there. Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her.
I think they're using the same animations from Jake at the beginning of the game. Let's see. Is she safe?
Are you sure she's still alive? The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself.
Oh no.
I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
What's going on with your suit?
How bad is your suit damage?
Combat SEALs clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
I see.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there. None of my men made it past the Geth. Middle's got cover.
None of your men are me.
Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
I think I installed mods for that, actually.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
What's the plan?
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger. And I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy. Maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
Is this, who's the guy that was J. Jonah Jameson? Why can I never remember his name? J.K. Simmons. Is this J.K. Simmons?
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe. This is our best.
No, listen, I'm nice to Quarians.
Take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keep us alive.
Gear up.
Alrighty.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. Garrus, that did nothing. Oh my! Look at the fucking trick shot he just hit on me. Did you see that?
One less to worry about.
Okay, I'm sick of this guy. You cuss that man. Ow.
One less to worry about.
One less to worry about. Where were we? Right. Moving on up. The big city. A Geth destroyer. Oh no. Ow. Okay, maybe the oh no is a little genuine. Concuss that man for me real quick. Thank you very much. Yeah, Fortify's pretty good. Inherent homoeroticism of consensus-driven computing. What is a hive mind? If not... Oh my god! Okay, never mind. I guess I can't finish that thought. My bad. Those noises sound like they're behind me. Ow! Hey, asshole! I'm busy! When did you... Hey, concuss this guy for me. Where were we? Right. Let me just... a crystal point? Doesn't look like it. Here's overload that I should think. Can't concuss armor, unfortunately. Damn, concussive shot? It doesn't work against... Oh no, our strategy doesn't work against large robotic constructs. We're fucked. Really? That's what you were having trouble with? Just bring more concussive rounds. Dummy. No wonder these people are failing the fight. They're not bringing the right equipment. Hey, good work. Were you on this side all on your own, Grunt? Good job. Good job, buddy.
I locked the door to keep more gas from getting
Hey, good job, buddy. You did good. You did good. We'll put that one up on the fridge.
Just let me finish this download.
Sorry, let me, you know, don't mind me just stealing all the fruits of your labor.
Thank you, Shepard.
Hello,
if not
Tully.
for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
I see. Investigate. Value of
Quarians
research.
lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
Was
I
it
don't
worth
know,
it?
Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I want your opinion.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can
Mission
you tell me about
research.
your research?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm full renegade unless it's Quarians.
Colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that.
They are my people.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars
we got a
blow
tracking
off
cam.
mass to enter a red giant phase. But Hastrom's sun is far too young for this to be
Do
natural.
you think that Krogans would enjoy dog biscuits? Do you think that, Tali? What do you think? Not asking for any reason in particular.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Oh no. The more I'm looking at the visor, the more I can see the outline of a nose, and I don't like that.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
You need transportation.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty port and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Of course. Oh, wow, that was really abrupt. Okay. Recruited Tali Zora for the team. Though loyal to Shepard, Tali Zora's antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation, also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case activities on Haestrom provoke action. Use a machine gun, connect pulsar to... Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Alrighty. She's here!
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Tali Zora.
Why are you calling her
Looking
by
forward
her
to
full
having you on
name?
the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
Right, she's a
I
tech
don't
character.
know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
I agree completely.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I
I
understand.
mean, you just justified it the first time
I
we
hope
talked.
we get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
Feel free to study the ship.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali Zora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Again.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works.
Okay, I was gonna say
I'll
that...
be in engineering if you need me.
I was gonna say that Jacob calling her by her full
forget
name
to
sounds like
introduce
he's a
yourself to
supervillain, but then
Ship's new
the way that
artificial
she said that made it
intelligence.
sound like she's a supervillain. Are we the baddies? Are we the... I mean, listen, I know that I'm currently working for a human supremacist terrorist group, but are we the bad guys? Assault rifle damage. Assault rifle accuracy. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. Heavy pistol damage. Ship enhancements. New prototypes. Let's go feed my fish. Hold on. I don't care about the emails. Don't tell me about the omen. I gotta feed my fish. Hey, it's not like we're working for the terrorism division. That's true. That's a different department. All right, we gotta look nice for Tali now. Hold on. I gotta put on my Sunday's finest. There we go. Dressed to the nines, or rather to the N7s. How many... Like, obviously, this hoodie exists as real-life merch that they sold. How many do you think that they sold? How much money do you think they made off of this hoodie design?
Shepard.
Grunt.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank.
Alrighty.
Come back later.
That's all for now.
We'll talk later, my darling gamer son. I got more treats for you while we were out.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
I did that!
Right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
Hey, I installed a mod for that.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do
Normandy
anything to give the Normandy
upgrades!
an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through.
Sorry,
the
Tali, it's just a
damage
sort. It's like a nervous
last
tick I've
time.
picked up in the meantime.
My upgrades might give us
But,
better
you know,
chances.
I don't think servers put me together perfectly. Multi-core shielding, of course.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Investigate Tali's work.
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps.
Lucky for you, we've got plenty of
about
Ezo.
working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can
I need a
stand up to
helmet.
collector attack, though.
Does your face
I'm
look worse
researching
now?
some
I think
ideas
it's
that
just
might help.
framed worse by the hoodie, perhaps. Am I gonna look like this in Mass Effect 3 too? Like, does it carry over the face data through all 3 games? I mean, it'd be weird if it suddenly didn't.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All
Imagine it somehow got even
stars
worse.
blowing
Oh
up.
no.
I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out
Well,
of it.
considering this is the Legendary Edition, I know the textures won't change.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of 2 major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing
Oh
immediate
god, I can
action.
see the nose now. She very clearly has a human nose. I hate that. Why?
Another political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship.
Why?
They make
Why is there
most
just
of
a
our laws
regular
and
face in there? It's so bad. Okay, maybe I'm not one to talk. I apologize. Alright, I'll stop talking. I apologize. I'm not one to talk about normal faces.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
How is Rieger?
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery.
Nice!
Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them.
Aww.
It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
Why do you hate Cerberus, Tully? They put me back together perfectly.
And again when he first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and
Oh
Quarians?
god.
They attacked one of our ships, the Idena. It seems they were attempting to
Is there a mod that
control a young human biotic who was
gets
on the
rid of
fleet.
the face?
I don't really know the details. I do know.
Maybe
that
I should just
Cerberus
look on
is an
Nexus
enemy
mods
of
for a
the
bit.
Quarian people.
I'm the one in
Does
charge.
it look like they're pulling the strings, Tally? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
Are Quarians just anti-vaccines? No, I think actually more than 50% of the biological makeup of a Quarian must be vaccines, otherwise they die.
I fully expect.
The sense, if I'm remembering correctly, they basically just need to wear an environmental suit or
Let
they
me know how I
die.
can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
The nose job mod, the one that removes it entirely, please. God, why? Oh, why? Every single time someone makes a good sci-fi visor, they fuck it up by being afraid to just not show the face. Anyway.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do,
That's what you can
Commander.
do. Jack, do you have anything to talk about? Did I try changing your outfit? Oh yeah, I forgot. I think she's one of the ones that has an outfit unlocked. How's it going down here, Jack?
I got thoughts.
Oh!
Like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop.
Okay, so not good.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'm listening.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some super biotic.
Right.
The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
Justification for torture.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power.
Huh.
I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
Experiments for no reason?
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
This is such a... You enjoy what you became.
The power they gave you.
Uh-huh.
They never gave me a choice.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
What a fucked up thing to say.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
Oh?
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency.
Loyalty mission for her?
For it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards.
Why? This outfit would be so good without the visor. Why is the visor there?
I managed to get a shuttle off the ground.
It's like the opposite problem with Tully. Just like, get rid of the stupid visor. It looks bad and this outfit's good.
That's my uplifting escape story.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility.
It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
She is more of a Borderlands character than anyone in the Borderlands movie. I'll confront them.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me.
Okay.
I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Okay. Let's go. I want to investigate, but I think it would be funny to just be like, no questions asked. Good. You know what? Fuck it.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you.
Best view. We already got the best viewers. How many different accent marks can they even use? How many different fucking variations of those letters could they use? Why did I come here? Why am I in Zaid's room? What the fuck happened? What? Who let that happen? See if Garrus has anything to say. And then I think after we talk to everyone here, we are at about an hour and a half, so we will take our break.
Wow. Shepard, need me for something?
You want to talk?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for
He said the line! He said the line!
Talk to you later, Garrus.
Talk to you later,
I'll be here if you need me.
Where was I? Ugh. Sorry, I had to gaze into the lake again. Its shimmering surface is just so alluring. Alright, I think... Oh, we need to talk to Morden. Forgot to talk to Morden. Hey, Doctor.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous.
Hey, why are you making
Anything
a new
else?
bioweapon?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Give me a second. Alright, we'll take the break right now because I have to go help with something. So I'll see you in a quick 5-10 stretch, brush your teeth, all that jazz. See you in a few. I'm back. Hello. I don't know how I brought up this menu. I'll be completely honest with you. Why is it? Okay, gotcha. I should probably ease into my my post-break hellos. Maybe some people are just sort of hanging out. How long was that one? I didn't even... About 15 minutes, I think. Yeah, about 15. Welcome back to the land of the living clown. Let me just check real quick. Do we have fan art today? I think so. Give me a sec. We got one new piece, or rather, an older, not older. I don't know how to describe this in terms. My prepositions, my chronological prepositions are a little scrambled right now. We've got some fan art from Flora, as per usual, who is currently on a fan art hiatus until the 16th, so that she can rest her hands. What am I thinking of? What's happening? Doesn't want to burn out. All that jazz. If you draw too much, it hurts your wrists and like that. Wrist. That's what I was thinking of. Wrist. Sorry, I'm a little scrambled. I won't lie. I don't know why I'm scrambled, but I am. Anyway. Courtesy of Flora. Got this little drawing here, just called Somnium Being Somnium. I think the implication here is that Somnium might have drugged Flora, which would be very in character. I love Jamie just peeking out from the side, completely oblivious as to what's going on. Jamie in the background, always happy to see Jamie. Once again, best thing I've done all year is redesign her. I'm so happy with how it came out. I also like the rougher line work on this one. It's very interesting. This is closer to how I usually draw. I wanted to pretend I had a reason to be tired out of my mind that day. Fair enough. You know, any excuse that involves drawing characters you like is always a good one, I believe. You really like drawing her without the visor on. little peek at those very tired eyes. And of course, the #1 dad mug. Very important part of her design. The dad mugs are essential. Even when it's just the rough line work, the hands are very nice. Wow. It's good stuff. Folds on the fabric. Damn! Very good stuff. Thank you very much, Flora. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm angry. Thank you very much, Flora. And I think that's all our fan art for today. I like Somnium's eyes. They're pretty cool looking. Good stuff. Alright, don't turn to look at me like that. You did miss the fan art, Blue. I'm sorry. Here, wait, let me pull it back up. Let me pull it back up again. I can do that. Hold on. Give me a second. There it is, back on the screen. Boom. And also, give me a second. This is the perfect opportunity for me to plug. If you would like to see this and previous fan art, it's all available on the Discord. Although I get the feeling, stream like this, probably not a lot of new people watching. Something about this just gives me the impression that maybe it's not, drawing in a lot of new folks. But thank you again, Flora, for the fan art. Always greatly appreciated. Have a nice break. Hope the rest does you good. Boulder, am I about to get bouldered? You're legally required to tell me if you're about to boulder in my chat. Anyway, now that we have Tally.
Commander, you've received a new message at your
New emails. Maybe I should advertise Jelly streams on Tumblr. Much to consider. Hey, listen, I'm not going to complain about free advertising, but also, I'm like just a guy. So don't go out of your way for that unless you really feel like it. Weird Al hardware store video where it's on the start of, I guess we do an X now meme. Interesting. From Admiralty Board Migrant Fleet, Commander Shepard. Per Talizora Vosnima's request included with her data delivery from Haystrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. The choice was hers, but your role as her de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, the Board will take severe and appropriate action. Admiral Railzara. Interesting. Wait, no, I need to mark that as read so he knows that I read it. So, I think next up, we're going to do some loyalty missions. And you know what? I already did Miranda's the last time I played. So, wait. Two things. One, I need to feed my fish.
What's this area?
What's this area of the ship? One, gotta feed my fish. Very important. Good. Two, there's an important conversation that needs to be had. Hold on. Hold on.
I've got an appointment with Shaira in 3 months. Can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Caden. Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
Alright, I forgot you sometimes have actual dialogue. We're still friends, barely.
He moved on. I can't blame him.
He was frontline with you against a Reaper, and I'm the one who gets...
He was not frontline.
Galaxy? Did someone switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
How are things in the cockpit?
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
How are things in the cockpit?
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander. Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander. Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander. Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, sorry, it's just been a while. It's been a while. Alright. Oh my... Oh, what's happening? I didn't even twist my head this time. What's happening? Is the simulation finally breaking? What's going on? Why did it do that? Why is it doing that? Oh, it's fully disconnected. Merrick, the correct callout is Black Fleet. You know, you keep making that face, it's gonna get stuck like that. Oh! Oh, no! Thank you. Doctor, you fixed me. I'm saved. I'm cured. Ruby's just going crazy. Also, everyone say hi to Ruby. I'm flying directly into the sun. Where were we? Alright. Help Jacob. Wouldn't be a jelly stream without some ruby bark. Here's the thing. She does not normally bark during the day. Like, she doesn't... She's a very quiet dog. Usually. I don't know why it's so consistent that she will bark every single stream.
I have detected an anomaly.
What? What do you mean you've detected an anomaly? Job has a two-mooned hospitable planet, or habitable planet, that is most well known for its mass extinction event. Thousands of years ago, Job was home to a primate-like spacefaring civilization, as well as abundant flora and fauna. However, this can only be deduced from time capsules put into the ground well outside habitation centers. All cities and detectable dwellings were targeted in a massive orbital bombardment that turned them into vapor. The resulting dust shroud killed all photosynthetic life and all fauna dependent on it. Today, humans have recolonized the planet and are rapidly introducing their own species, beginning with cyanobacteria and heterotrophic bacteria to bring a suitable level of oxygen and nitrogen for respiration. Travel advisory. Atmospheric pressure at sea level on Job is double that of Earth. Visitors with upper respiratory infections, emphysema, cancer, or a history of thoracic surgery should consult their physician before landing on Job.
Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second.
Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Mercenary activity detected on planet's surface. Communications match Blue Sun encoding protocols. Possible location for rumored site of illegal archaeological activity. Blue Sun intentions unknown. Okay. Huh. Let's see what's going on there. Wait, hold on. She has a different outfit? I mean, it kind of looks better. I don't know. I like that the visor's more purple. Our son, our wife, it's a family trip. Blue Sun, better take Zaid. Don't say those words to me. I'm just waiting to upgrade that concussive shot. It's good stuff. Alright. Further increasing the duration of her powers. Energy drain, AI hacking, I think. I want to do attack drone. Combat drone is rigged to explode when destroyed. Pulsing energy, so it's electric shock damages target health, armor, and biotic barriers. Looks-wise, your son definitely got all your genes. Yeah, he takes after his father. Oh, shit! I think this helmet made her visor completely opaque. Although it did add, you know, some you know, tech UI greebles onto it as well, unfortunately. But you can't win them all. He definitely has your eyebrows. He has his mother's eyes. You know? See, they both got the same sort of visor thing over the eye. And then Tali. Oh, she gets a shotgun? Interesting. Yeah, take that, why not? And then the Carnifex. Huh. I was not expecting her to have a shotgun. Uh-oh. Wait, that means the whole family can use shotguns. Oh, this is going to be a nice family trip. Alright, everyone. Shotguns out. Probably gonna need disruptor ammo. Let's get a move on. Refined Ezo! Oh, this trip was worth it already. Cuss that man. Oh, I might die. Hold on. Cuss that man. The shotgun is not good. I feel like I need to reload way too soon. I feel like making Tully use a guest shotgun should give you minor renegade points for a microaggression. Oops. Alright, fine. I'll use this heavy rifle. If you insist. You can just concuss that man real quick and Tully throw it down. Oh no! Oh man. Why is her drone pink? Mine wasn't pink. My drone was yellow.
One down.
Alrighty, good stuff. I feel like we're having a great family trip so far. This is really nice. I'm glad we could all come together for this. Concuss that man if you would. Good job, son. Alrighty. Good stuff. A personal locker. Well, I mean, they're not gonna need it anymore, I suppose. Just me, my wife, my son, 54 concussive grenades, 53 concussive grenades. Actually, they're not grenades, they're concussive rounds. More economical that way. Uh-oh. This guy means business. Concuss him, please. Oh, no. He resisted. Never mind. I was going to say he resisted the concussive shot. Good work, son. A round is a grenade, but small. Merrick, you're our resident guns expert. Can you confirm? I don't like the cut of your jib, mister. It's a frag grenade with a single fragment. Understood. Got him. Prothean video log. Hello. What's going on here? Oh, more visions. Nice. Just what we needed. Huh. Covered Prothean relic, eliminated blue sun presence at dig site. Another note with whatever that
Commander,
was.
you received a new message at your private
New
terminal.
message at my private terminal. Blue Sun's activity traced. Did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with Captain Voris. Coordinates we obtained as a last known location of the MSV Strontium Mule have been added to your galaxy map. Turns out that the mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass the information to us and keep any other items of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. Understood. Isn't it great, Blue? I love that shot of pizza cheese stretching in that vision. Oh, that was our face, I think. Fed the fish. Wait, no, not here. I don't care about the crew. Where were we?
Morden requests to see
Morden requests to see me. Herr Doctor.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel.
Oh boy.
You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
Remind me. Yes, I remember.
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
They know what you did?
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear.
Updated. Yeah,
until we get to Tuchanka.
just a... Yeah, we just added a little patch notes.
We'll go
patch notes for the genophage. Even more fertility debuffs. Fertility has been nerfed even more in this recent patch.
Outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack.
We have also decided to nerf Krogan regenerative abilities, just as a little bonus. We feel like they were a little out of line with the other options that players had available. So we're trying to bring everything into closer balance parity, so to speak. In order to accommodate this, we have added a 0.5% max health buff. So have fun with that one. Added invisible walls to the Krogan reproductive system to avoid a potential workaround. Does that mean that Breaker Chan works to aid fertility in some way? I shouldn't have said that. Hey, keep it to yourself next time, I think. I think keep it to yourself next time. I shouldn't speak. Laban is a desert world with sea upon sea of scorching hot iron oxide wearing away marbleized cliffs. Its atmosphere is thick and layered with significant levels of oxygen trapped under a upper helium layer. Initially, surveyors detected traces of iridium from orbit, only to find a surprising archaeological discovery. The iridium came from bunkers on the surface, blown apart by a Dreadnought-class weapon. The logical conclusion was that the civilization on Job had reached Laban, and its outposts here were destroyed to make their extermination complete. Oh, that's a lot of Ezo. Wow, that's a lot of Ezo. What do we got here? Mizraim. Mizraim? A small gas giant, Mizraim is primarily hydrogen and methane around a rocky core. There is no remaining trace of the civilization from Job on Mizraim itself, but debris orbiting the planet indicates that artificial satellites were once in place after being destroyed. I have too many voice clips, I need to stop and actually make some videos. Oh no. Your very own Witcher, Merrick. How's it feel? You have all that footage, you just need to edit it down and script it. Is Ezo here too? Damn! Wow. Helping Jacob turned out to really be worth it. Time to hit the gym. Goliath. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Goliath's orbit takes it near the system's mass relay, a useful event for drive core discharges and automated helium-3 refueling platforms. Unfortunately, its orbit is currently taking it away from the relay, and it will continue this inconvenience for the next 3 galactic standard years. Apparently my friend came across Jelly in a TikTok, and I was very confused. Huh? What?
Launching probe.
What, like me? Huh? Okay, we could help Jacob, or we could go to this other solar system and mine it of all resources first. Which we will do. Exactly, on TikTok of all places. Very strange. Unexplored. Parnassus. A boiling hot rock planet with extreme tectonic activity, Parnassus is home to many volcanic mountains. Surface scans reveal several geothermal and solar power stations, tapping the planet's abundant energy. There's no history of the planet or its government in Citadel Council records. Given its proximity to a mapped and recorded planet like Selene, Someone must have deleted Parnassus from the database. Oh, that's a lot of iridium. Yeah, I think we've got plenty of resources. Turns out the creator just highlights small VTubers and makes TikToks about them. Well, I would like to see it if they can somehow find it again. Huh. That'd be nice. A mid-sized hydrogen-helium gas giant, Selene has an automated helium-3 refueling station, indicating that this remote system was once inhabited. Its distance from a mass relay and archaic design of a fuel station suggests that the system was mapped by someone who did not go through the relay, but discovered it in independent FTL exploration. Selene is within the frost line of its parent star, where gas giants do not normally form. For this reason, Selene is believed to be an extrasolar capture.
Probe away.
Scanner results poor. It's about to become even poorer. Alrighty. That's all sapped of resources now. And time to go help Jacob. There are so many extrasolar captures. Unexplored. 2175 AR2. Still formerly unnamed, this planet is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with 21 moon-sized objects. Wow. They did not give a shit about this one, man. They're just like, yeah, there's a planet here too. I love you, 2175 AR2 Chan. The Forgotten Planet Chan. 2175 Aya. Named after an Asari scientist, this remote planet appears to have been on a list of forbidden mass relays that led to an uncharted space. The little data available comes from one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white dwarf star. Your own scan yields far more interesting results. The planet is within a habitable zone of a star. It has oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere consistent with carbon-based plant life. It is possible this is an as-yet unexplored garden world.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback.
And it's got EZO, and I can mine it of all the resources.
34087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Okay. Alright, depleted. Good stuff. Getting a lot of EZO, which is nice. Time to land. Alright, so we have to bring Jacob. And I'm bringing my wife. Why is the game still giving me tutorials about these things? Jacob, last until overridden by another ammo power. Or give it to the whole squad. Let's go for that. Cerberus operative, upgrade the pole. Have a nice trip! I think I'm going to see how this shotgun does, personally, because I wasn't loving the other one. Go for the avalanche. Jacob, you can do whatever you want, buddy. Wow, there's... I'm sorry, that skybox doesn't make any sense. Unless those are 2 moons that for some reason weren't showing up. Damn. It's a paradise here.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Uh-huh.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact. But it's been years.
Jacob, do us all a favor, thank you. Oh-ho!
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Activated beacon
Repeat,
6.
toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted. by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
I see.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash.
Just notice that Shepard's face looks like Ordis when he speaks.
Impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
God damn.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Oh no, I kind of see it. No.
Reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Beacon activation protocols.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled
358 days,
suborbital
12
descent
hours.
of the Hugo Gernsback.
Like,
Activation
what time?
Was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
I see.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora.
Oh, let's eat some
regardless of
nice.
decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Dude,
come on,
let's go
going.
get some.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
After 10 years, it must have.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Uh-oh. Well, before we get on that ship, let's explore outside. Although this looks like a little combat area for later. Never mind, maybe it's a little combat area for now.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What?
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out.
Uh-huh.
He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come. Hunters, they won't
I'm sorry.
until the leader
If
is
we
dead.
didn't do that Paragon option, would she have just died?
Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Incoming.
Okay. I guess we're doing this now. Have a nice trip. Oh no, I'm the only one with concussive rounds. Why do I keep getting so many tutorial messages? Jacob, Jacob, you're already dead? Why do you suck so much, dude? This is your mission. Is this all just the same guy? Hurry before he gets up! Got him.
These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
I think that's what neural decay is.
Very wrong.
Alright, so maybe we should investigate the ship first. I apologize.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
What the fuck is going on
We
here?
need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Of course, we save her specifically because she has no invaluable information to give us. Alrighty then. Into the belly of the beast. Thermal clips were not invented 10 years ago? Dude, do you think Tolly's hotboxing that helmet recording a Tim Schafer podcast on the radio? Fucking Tim Schafer podcast. Do you think she's playing Grim Fandango on that visor? Oh!
Look, she gives what she smells. It's sure easier now. What's the harm?
Oh, cool. Wow. Wow, I'm so glad that's there. Awesome.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Hee dude. Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to say it. Where is Blue? Other than in chat? There we go. Big Expanse vibes. Oh, man! Awesome! Doctor's log.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face.
Oh no.
I need to get out so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Yeah, sounds like shit's fucked. To put it, you know, technologically speaking. It would be so funny if you watched The Expanse and actually liked it. Well, Merrick, listen, come on. How long have you known me, alright? The devil's practically got me on speed dial. I'm such a staunch advocate for him. Alright? If you need someone to be the ambassador, I can certainly fill that role. I'm like a contrarian, except I'll agree with whatever you need me to.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Considering the Joey... Is that
a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group.
Is that the final form? Whenever me and Joe finally merge, it'll just be one concrete entity named Joey? Do you think the Quarians have some sort of reverse dronification kink where they lose the helmet? Explain? What are you saying? What does that even mean?
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
Okay, I'm glad this outfit exists. I don't need a mod. They just added one that had a opaque visor. Except they're all... This is a Fallout quest! What?
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Something you said, Jacob?
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
Hey, people say that to me all the time.
I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Boulder, you can just drop a potential banger and just disappear. Oh no, Boulder can do that all the time.
Keeps us, protects us.
That's one of his, main MOs. Dronification involves a person being turned into a mindless drone, like a sort of automaton. One of the features of this involves, I surmise, putting a helmet on to erase your identity. I see. Good to know.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other.
like him. You'll hurt me.
Okay, is hating Jacob like an extension of this, where everyone here hates him? I don't understand the Jacob hate. You know what? You know, just for you, Boulder. I'll give you all this one. This planet has reverse sissy hypno ASMR gas. There you go. There's a clean rip for you. You're welcome. I'm feeling generous today. Oh, we're fighting. Have a nice trip.
He's gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's horrible.
Oh, shit. That would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
I love whenever ragdolls do this. It's the best. Can I just say, by the way, Mass Effect robot design, this shit fucks. This is a fantastic robot. Oh no, it's gone! My point still stands. Robot design, the robot designs of those are really good. I love those. I love the little antenna they have on their head. I love a robot with an antenna on the head. It's such a cute little design element.
Please, here, you could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start.
I forget how to read.
And what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
They look like Talos Principal robots, except with no face. Now you get it. Now you're understand. That reminds me. Has anyone seen or played anything about Astrobot? Does anyone here have a PlayStation 5 so they could finally get the first game that released on it, Astrobot? Because I'm not gonna lie. Everything that I have seen of that game looks extremely good and fun. It looks really, really cute. Unfortunately, I would need to buy a PS5, and I'm not buying a PS5 for one game. But it looks really cute. First one was a DualSense tech. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, no, I remember. Okay, so they gave the little guy his own game. Shillup loved it, so it's somewhere between a 6 out of 10 and... I read that so naturally, I was like, Shillup. Oh, no, Skillup, of course. The PS5 has 2 games. What's the other game? The other one's just a tech demo. That's not a game. Come on now. But yeah, I've seen only little bits and pieces of Astrobot, and obviously I love the character design. I love those little guys. That right there, that's who you do a robot visor. It's just Eva from WALL-E. That's the way that you do a robot visor. That's just the way to do it. But it looks very cute. It looks very cute. I'm glad it's good. I don't like the 2 eyes robot visor. You're weak and you won't survive the winter. PS5 has 2 games and they're both Astro. Just give the entire console's for him. It's not the PlayStation. It's the Astro Station. Take that shit to orbit. We're waiting.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew log.
Think on your own time.
Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
Uh-huh.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
I see. Harsh, but defend. The pub sub dialogue option.
Not what I would have done, but they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys.
I can steel man this.
All the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers.
What the fuck is going on?
The beacon is fixed. The officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
I see.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon?
So true.
They'd never get out, but they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Separating the women.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers.
He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Uh-huh. They're fighting back now.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Jacob, why does your right eye close more than your left one? Just an observation. You should see a doctor about that, maybe. Set to explode. Okay. What's the minimum safe distance? Alright. Guys, you weren't in the safe distance.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
Is that Lee Everett?
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Is it a robot with the personality of the captain? Is that the... What's the Fallout twist on this? What's the Bethesda twist on... I guess we're just hovering now, huh? What's the Fallout twist here? Is the Fallout twist that actually what happened is there was a like robotic imprint of the captain? No twist, he's just evil? Oh, that would be... I think no twist, just... Oh, I don't know. What's the drama with Jacob then? Why is... What's the deal? If that's the case. You know? I don't think this is going to be a straightforward story of just like, oh no, evil dad made a fucked up gender island. What do you think, Jacob? What do you think the twist is going to be?
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
They're fighting back. Why fight back? Kill. Oh my god, there's robots.
Go for the optics, Katika. Go for the optics.
Was she talking to her little drone like a... Aww. They keep attacking. Please, Shepard, you have to believe me. I didn't mean for this. Shepard, no, I'm just a tragic victim in all of this. If you turn your Hex Chin into a Tali drone, is that dronification? Okay. Well, that's a cute idea, but now I don't want to do it. I didn't think of turning her into a little combat drone. That's a cute idea, and now I don't want to do it because you're using weird words. Shit. could give her the Astrobot face. I don't think I think you misunderstand the problem. How about we leave Hex Chin alone? Step away from the cube.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Oh no, I think another engagement is gonna start here in just a second. Let me guess. Yep! Have a nice trip! Don't pin that man. Yeah, these guys just sort of fall over if you shock them with electricity. It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Combat drones.
No, they have combat drones too. Reverse dronification.
Combat drone.
I've got some bad news, by the way. Hex Whatever is a popular brand in the Twitter dronification fan. Boulder, you seem to know a lot about the dronification fandom. Why is that exactly? I was unaware that this thing even existed until seconds ago. Not seconds, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Izo, get behind cover, Shepard.
Combat drone away.
There we go. I have approximate knowledge of many things. You know, fair enough. I forgot that you listen to podcast, and podcast gives you approximate knowledge of everything in the universe. Everyone that tells you you should listen to podcast is actually correct. They know too much, and they are burdened with knowledge, and they're required to share it. What? Sorry, excuse me. Let me access this PDA real quick. Oh, sorry. Nice. Also, this literally comes up on the podcast. I figured it would be from podcast. Yes. Here he is. Get him! Get him! Take him down! Concussive rounds! He's immune. So we finally meet.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads.
So what's gonna happen here? Am I in danger because I brought Tali?
Space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Never mind. Explain yourself.
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
What?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Surprised?
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change.
Yeah, sure. Right. Yep. Totally.
Sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hope to leave it at that.
Right. Gotcha.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
You don't understand. Oh man, we gotta zoom.
Know that there was an actual reason.
Oh, incoming.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny.
Oh, we're just gonna let him.
To keep order.
We're just gonna let him walk in. Is that we're not gonna worry about that?
Set in. We made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish
they're gathering at the gates.
The perks seemed normal.
You created a harem and played king 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Oh man, I forgot that this was the funniest game I've ever played. It's been so long since I got to new content, I forgot that this game is so fucking stupid.
What happened to the other officers?
Oh man!
Was a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got
right.
Basic in setting examples, but I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
I am a kind and benevolent ruler. All I ask is 10 hypnotized women to serve me at all times.
The stores from
is that so unreasonable?
You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood.
It's all about you.
That's just...
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know.
I don't know why it's getting me so good.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers.
Oh wait, I already asked this. My bad.
It's all about you.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here?
I'm retired, Merrick. I'm retired.
He was a smart kid.
I can make fun of people. It's what retirees do.
Out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic.
Citing the old lore will get you nowhere.
Save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to
I refuse.
I've seen some
the old lore stays buried.
Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
You'll answer for this. Tempting, but taken too far.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are. Because you're not any father I remember.
I'd shoot him.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot.
They are.
My father owned his mistakes.
You're gonna make him kill himself?
A good man.
Half charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them.
What the fuck is happening? What is this quest? It just ends there? That's it? What? What the fuck? That's... and then And then our mission summary, i.e. Poochie died on the way back to his home planet. Let me just... Oh yeah, they wrapped it up in a text log. Oh. Survivors from A are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. Yeah, no, everyone came home. Jacob's doing alright. He doesn't care about his dad anymore. It's fine. All good. Just... Alright, cool. Glad everyone went home okay. Just... What do you got? Yeah, that's what I expected. Merrick, do you still have the one where it's like you should poison and or whatever the fuck it was that you made of me a while ago? Oh my god. Jacob power unlock. Barrier creates... Oh shit, he's got Asari commando powers. Creates a shield that soaks huge amounts of damage. Unlock new outfit for Jacob. Oh.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
Uh-huh. We'd better be.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
What do you mean it was? Oh, I'm here too.
Jacob,
let me just walk in at this private conversation.
Back, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
I'm glad it zoomed in on his mouth to say that. Still toying with us.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
Oh, he's smoking all of a sudden?
Me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity.
Humanity.
My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Oh, it's a 3-person call now. All right. Glad we could get the whole team in on this one.
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private.
Okay.
Shepard, Jacob.
Why is her head so tall? You want to talk about this shit? You all right?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Surprised about Miranda?
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Starting to sound like your father, Jacob.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
You know what, Jacob? You're welcome.
Anytime, Jacob.
Oh, hell yeah. +6 Renegade points for that. Nice. Alright. I say again, I don't think I understand the Jacob hate. Let's check. Do we have new emails? No new emails. Jacob's got a new outfit, though. That's just... I mean, I guess.
Thanks for
No, that actually does look better. That's pretty cool.
I appreciate being
I like
able
that.
to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I just
I'm
want to talk.
interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing.
All right, damn. I thought we were friends. Sorry.
Commander.
Sheesh. Anything I can afford in here? I think I can get more... There's more stuff that requires EZO that I can get now. Or an Omni tool, sure. Plenty of EZO to go around, baby. Alrighty. I'm gonna go feed my fish, and we're about to hit the 3-hour mark, so I think I'm gonna try and stick to tradition and call it. We only got the 2 missions done, but we also meandered quite a bit with talking and all that. You found it, Merrick? You found it? There it is! I don't even remember the context of this. I don't know why it exists. I believe there was a video as well, but I can't find it right. I'm sure if we dig around in our DMs on Discord, we can probably find it. But yeah, there it is. Thank you, Merrick. But yeah, we're at 3 hours. This feels like a good stopping point. So we will call it there. Again, we only got 2 missions done, but that still feels like a decent amount. God, it's nice to finally be getting to the new stuff in this game. I forgot how fucking funny this game is. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. We're just on the cusp of finally catching up to where my old playthrough was. We'll probably get there. Oh shit, let's go talk to our son! I think maybe by next stream or the stream after that, we will probably be fully caught up to where I was. How's it going, Grunt?
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something with my hands.
Grunt, have you been listening to too many
More
podcasts?
So than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Grunt! Hey!
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
You have no idea?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords, but this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here, my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise.
Aww.
I'm tank-born. What is this?
Let's ask. We need a Krogan opinion.
Don't know if I can help, Grunt. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld. Tuchanka.
Tuchanka.
I won't ask you to go there. I will control this.
We'll go to Tuchanka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
I love you so much, my darling son. Next stream will help you go through puberty. Don't worry about it. If you keep talking to him, he keeps hitting the window. No. Oh, I'm surprised that's actually still cracked. Damn. Remember when our totally not racist bioweapon developer made a joke about who's ever heard of a Krogan doctor? Hey, listen, I'm all for dunking on the genocidal bioweapon developer that we have as part of our crew. All right, but that's actually a callback to the first game, so it's fine. Anyway, that'll be the stream, folks. Like I said, I'm going to try and stream Saturday, Sunday. So that means that you'll see me tomorrow, and then it'll be a week, and I'll see you on the next weekend. So tomorrow, we will do Grunt's loyalty mission. I think we'll probably just go through and do the loyalty missions that we have lined up. But we shall see. So, thank you very much for watching. Again, I'm going to see how we feel about these shorter streams. I think I like them a little more as well. I think by the 4-hour mark, we're kind of... I don't know. It feels like not only am I, leaning into the very edge of my time slot, but it feels like I'm running out of steam then. So we'll see how the 3-hour stream works. I think it should work out pretty well. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. As always, my pleasure. And I'll see you probably tomorrow, barring any outstanding circumstances. Have a good one, folks. See ya.